You're so talented.
Thank you.
How do you feel right now?
Crazy fun. This is like, sometimes you see things that happen in real life and you're able to put that in a film. It doesn't happen a lot. I think this is the funnest experience I've had on a movie. My kids were throwing parties at the house, and I was listening to the music and watching how they dance, like safe sex on the dance floor, and I was thinking, it's been like years since we had that house party, definitive Breakfast Club movie. House party was mostly black.
You're a legend.
Breakfast Club was mostly white. I said, how about all people? We the party. I want some Latinos. I want some white folks, some black folks. I want some green folks. Let's make it all teenagers, have a really good party, and have some nutritional value in there, too.
I love that you made the cast so diverse, and you brought in so many talented people, musicians. How did that all come together?
Partly is just like, my kids bringing in their friends, and me bringing in my friends, like Brother Snoop Dogg and his son, and my kids, and P. Diddy's son, and the Rejects, and just really reaching out. And when I did New Jack City, I had a lot of great groups in there, and so it was, you're killing me with these eyes. Her eyes are just throwing me off.
I'm sorry. Tell me, it was like a big family on set.
It was
now
like
you were directing, you were doing
a family house party.
all your family.
Yeah, and we've grown up doing it. We give each other the family discount. Basically, they went for free.
As they should.
Plus, what's cool is they leave the house and they got to hear Dad on the set too. So I got to keep an eye on them.
Now, how was that? Directing your kids, opposed to directing actors, that are not related to you.
I think my kids know we have a shorthand, and they know that I'm bilingual. So there's a language as Dad.
You're Latino too.
Yeah, but also where they can play with me as Dad. But on the set, I'm Mr. Van Peebles, and it's time to listen. So they're bilingual that way, like I grew up with my dad. So hopefully, even if they don't go into acting, they'll have a work ethic. Do you know what I mean? They'll have a sense of, I think there's 3 loves in your life. Love what you do, love the folks you do it with, and love what you say with it. And in We the Party, we got to do all 3.
That's so beautiful. Keeping it family style. You got your son is a star, and you're just building an empire, and you're going on to doing more stuff. You're looking to do more directing as well?
Yeah, I'm directing, and sometimes I'll go direct Boss, the series with Kelsey Grammer. Someone the other day said we're kind of like a dynasty, our family. We're really more like family farmers. We're more humble than that. So it's like Grandpa's on the porch with a pellet gun, and I'm fixing the tractor, and my kids are out in the field. So it's more by any means necessary filmmaking. You know what I mean? And that's the fun of it. And when you can do it and make it real, when kids come to the movie and go, yo, that's how we talk. Our lives.
And I see that just from watching the trailer. It was like, it's very how it is in high school and out in the world, and you really brought that to life, which it's hard to take some out of some middle America place and make it a reality. So I really want to give you props for that. That's a really beautiful thing. And the other thing I wanted to say was, I thought it was so beautiful how you brought your daughter on as well, and that's something that you helped mold and create. So
what's cool is like a lot of my life I've been learning from and with my dad. Now I'm pivoting around, and you got to be egoless enough to learn from your kids and their friends, and I think you don't want to be afraid to have a conversation with your kids that society's already started, right? So they started talking to your daughter about hypersexuality since the time she was 12, or hypermaterialism. So in the course of We the Party, we don't shy away from issues that the teens are facing too, so if they're facing hypermaterialism, it comes up where I say, hey, you can't necessarily buy your sense of self at the mall.
It's true.
What I mean? You can't attach your identity to your spinners player. The people we really respect are the people who did something. Mother Teresa, Gandhi, Malcolm, Dr. King. We didn't respect them because they bought big houses, you know what I mean? Because they did something. And so that's something that comes up, and I'm proud of a lot of what gets to be said in this film. But the bottom line is it's fun. It's not,
Absolutely, it's a big party, right?
It's a big party. Yeah.
So tell us. Sorry, I went blank. Now you're making me go blank. I was going to ask you. What was I going to ask you? There's so much to talk to you about. What is something that happened on set that was unexpected?
Every day I had unexpected stuff, because what I try to do as a filmmaker is create an environment where your actors can do their best work. Just kind of like right now. But imagine you're in the scene with me right now, and you're directing the scene. You're able to.
I'm an actress.
You're able to ask me a question and get a certain response and see that truth first, even before the camera sees it. So sometimes I find it actually easier to be inside of the scene, because I can pull what I want and see that truth first, and that's really, really exciting. But there are a lot of scenes where I'll let the actors kind of play with it. Like my son Mandela, I'll tell him, okay, you've done it the way I was thinking, now Mandelify it. Yeah. And he'll come in and he'll put his spin on it, and it'll be better, and I'll be, damn, I'll just pretend that's my idea later, you know what I mean? Because he's got it, and so I'll see actors quickly that can bring that stuff to it, and that's what I like as an actor when I'm being directed. Like Michael Mann, who'll take you, when I did played Ali in Malcolm.
Yeah. And you did so well.
Thank you.
Even better than Denzel, I'm sorry.
But when he did that, he would let me do something and then say, okay, now just go for it and see what you find. See what mistake winds up being more interesting. And I think the best acting is not acting, it's the reacting.
Absolutely, always. Well, it's so nice talking to you, and I look forward to seeing your film.
You going to see it tonight?
Yeah, I'm going in. Absolutely.